Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a lash lift, which is a lash perm, and a lash tint before my eyelid surgery on Friday. So getting closer, but I won't be able to wear makeup for 2 weeks. So I want to make sure that like I have some like curl and like blackness to my lashes. So I picked up this kit from Amazon. It's about $30. And what I like about this kit is that it has these sachets. So normal kits have like these little vials and you open them up, air gets into them and it dries them out. But this just has these little sachets. So you just do each step into this little finger thing right here. So you just pour it in there and then you're not wasting product and your product's not drying out. You do have to go online for the instructions. So I have those pulled up on my phone and there are 9 steps to this. You're gonna need to have some saran wrap handy. I have some Q-tips handy just in case I wanna use those over the little products that they provide. So they have spoolies, you have the Y-shaped brush, and then you have these little applicators if you choose to use those. All right, you're gonna get lash primer, you're gonna get lash glue, and then you're gonna get these little patches to put down here on the bottom so you don't get any product. You also get these are your rods. So the smaller the rod, the more curl you are gonna get. The bigger the rod, you'll get more lift, but it's going to be very subtle. So I chose the smaller rods, and they just apply on your lash like this. And you literally are gonna glue them there. So that's where that glue comes in. So first I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put some of this lash primer onto a Q-tip and just make sure that any of my skincare is cleaned off of my lashes. And I was doing some story writing today. I'm going through a book on like how to tell better stories. And it brought up some childhood memories because it has a prompt that you can use to like help your writing experience, like pull experience from your life. And it reminded me of how my dad, and this was about pets, like having pets, and my dad used to bring the weirdest pets home. I think it was probably just to piss my mom off. And he was a truck driver, so he would just find these random animals, I swear, and bring them home and piss my mom off because my mom would always have to be the one to clean up after him. And I mean, that makes sense. That would make me angry too, because these days when I have to clean up after our pets, it makes me angry. But it's just funny because the ferret used to steal potatoes, and you know the Lazy Susans where like they turn? Well, there was a hole that went down underneath the Lazy Susan, and that ferret would take the potato and go under the Lazy Susan, and you know, potatoes start to rot and they stink. My mom hated that ferret. And then I remember when my dad was he was doing remodeling for my bedroom so I could have my own bedroom because I have 2 sisters. I'm gonna put some, this is the Revive Lash and Brow Stimulating Serum. So this helps the lashes grow because I can't get my lashes wet and I wanna make sure that I have my lash serum on for tonight. But we had cats too. And when my dad pulled the bed out, there was poop. And my mom's like, why are the cats shitting in here? And I'm like, it's not cat shit, it's ferret shit. And I was like, ah. I was probably in fourth grade, you know, so saying the shit word was not something I was supposed to do. We had all kinds of weird pets. I'm gonna have to tell you some stories. Like my dad had a horse that he brought into the house to watch John Wayne movies with. I'm not even kidding. I gotta find a picture of that. He passed away March 12th of 2021. So I miss my dad. But those stories will stick with me forever. Okay, so I also have a tint kit from Amazon as well. I think this was about $16. And we will do that at the end. I have learned not to do the perm and then, not dye. So don't dye and then do the perm because it will basically bleach your lashes, and that is not what you want. So if you have any weird animal stories like pets growing up, I definitely want to hear them. So say something down in the comments. Okay, so I've made sure that they are cleaned, and now you're gonna get a better result if you make sure that your lashes are curled. So I have all these white eyelashes and I can't wait to color them. So let's go ahead and apply glue to the rod. And you're gonna want this to set up for 30 seconds before you go to apply it. So the instructions say 30 seconds. I'm probably leaning more towards a minute. Oh, okay, so let's put these on. You should also be able to do brow lamination if you want to with this kit. Okay, and then you can't get your lashes wet for 24 hours. So 24 to 48, and you also can't wear mascara. So keep that in mind. I think we want to get close, but not too close, because we need to be able to glue the lashes on. And if it can't get past the rod, then we're not going to have success. Okay, so then I would probably let this set up for a good 30 seconds, and then you're going to apply a layer of glue to that. This is going to impede your vision, obviously. Okay, glue. So you could do one eye at a time if you would like. I don't want to. You're going to want to get like right on the, there's a ridge that you want to get. And then you're going to let that set up for 30, well, I would say a minute. It does say to repeat this every 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if it'll last that long, to be honest. So I would suggest moving this rod out just a little bit on the outer corner and really try to get these straight, because that's how they're gonna perm. So I feel like I need just a little bit more glue. This is going to be the part that takes the longest, is getting the lashes glued on this really well. Okay, we can finally get to step 1. So this will be step number 7, and that's applying the number 1 perm solution. I'm going to use a well, I'll try this little wand, but you're just going to open up the sachet, cut it, and then I'm going to dump it into this little ring holder thing. So I really like that there's no product waste. You're not going to like put this in your drawer and then go to use it again and it's all dried out. Okay, so I'm going to use this little applicator. And you are liberally going to apply this perm lotion. I mean, you can definitely pay somebody in a salon to do this for you. They're going to have like tons of experience. Okay, I don't like what's happening here because the lashes are coming unglued. And that's not what we want. So you want to get that solution at the base, because that's where that's going to hold the curl. Now technically you should do a patch test with these, but I've actually done one before without issues. You know what? We need to cover these. That's going to help. Okay, I'm going to start that timer again. Okay, approaching the 10 minutes, and you know what? 10 minutes is a very long time when you can't see anything. Okay, so what you do from here is take some Q-tips, or you could take one of these applicators, and you are going to wipe the solution off best as you can. So this is why I say don't dye your eyelashes first, because it did dye mine. So just wipe it off as best you can. And now you are going to apply step 2. So I think the more you do this, the better you're going to get at it. But that's the thing, you can do like, I think you can do like 6 perms. Okay, again, this is just step 2. And then I got a new applicator, and I'll just apply this liberally without getting it on my skin, hopefully. I set a timer for 8 minutes before I do this. I will see you in 8 minutes. Okay, while I'm waiting for this to finish setting, I'm going to start mixing up the lash tint. So this calls for a 1-to-1 ratio. It comes with this little spoon that you just mix it into. So that's what I'm going to do, because right now we're going to need to skip step 3, which is like applying a conditioning oil on it, and we don't want that on our lashes if we're going to tint them. So I'm going to do, let's make sure, and do 3 pumps of the color and then 3 pumps of the activator, and then we're going to mix it up. So I have it mixed up. We have 2 more minutes. I really don't think I'm going to need much more than that. And then after we're done, we'll wipe it off, and then we will apply the step 3. Let's go ahead and wipe these babies off now. So just grabbing a clean Q-tip, And it says to avoid using a lash curler for the duration of while your lashes are permed. So I'm going to tint my lashes while I have them on this rod, because then I can see what I'm doing. Okay, and my nose is red from microneedling last night. Trying to get all my treatments in before surgery. Tissue, and just make sure to wipe it all off. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this applicator, same applicator I've been using, and go into my color. And then this stays on for about 10 minutes. And it is brown putting it on, but this is actually a black color. And I won't need to cover my lashes for this. So this whole process is probably gonna take you about 45 minutes, especially your first time. I'm sure the more you do this, the more, the easier it's gonna be, because you kind of you get a technique down. This one actually burns worse than the perm, or I mean, as far as like the smell getting into your eyes. That's why I usually have Richard do this one. Okay, I'm gonna start my timer for 10 minutes here. All right, you guys, I've had about all I can handle of this. So I'm gonna wipe this off because it burns your eyes. So I am gonna use a wipe, even though you're not supposed to get your lashes wet. That was a torturous 10 minutes. Like the perm, not bad. The color, not my favorite. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with that step 3. That was torturous, but you can see how dark my lashes are. All right. So step 3, I'm gonna grab another I'm just gonna grab a Q-tip for that. Now we're just gonna clean the lashes up and condition them. So it did dye the lashes down here just a little bit, not this side so much because I wiped it off. This actually turned out a lot better than the first time I ever did this. Not bad at all. The red eyes will subside. So I'm gonna recommend a better tint kit. So now I should be set for my surgery, and then you'll just wipe these off, and then you can reuse them. I didn't show you the other 2 sizes just because I wanted a good lift, but you have a much larger size. Okay, I'm gonna pop up a before and after, but overall I'm very impressed with this kit. There you go, I'll be sure to link it in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Wish me luck on my surgery. Bye.